Hi, I'm Phil Thompson. Thanks for joining me for Phil's Finance Fix. Today I'm going to be starting a video series on the age-old debate, comparing investments into shares or property. More often than not, when I meet people who are thinking about investing, they sit in one of two camps. They're either staunch believers in property, saying things like property is guaranteed to double in value every 7 years, or buying shares is pretty much the same as gambling. And then the other camp is full of believers that shares are the way to go, saying things like, I bought X share at $10,000 and now it's worth 50 grand in less than 12 months. Or why buy property and pay for stamp duty when I don't have to for shares? So this is exactly why it's important to compare the two side by side using historical data and actual facts, not just hearsay or my mum or friend or uncle or brother, dog walker did this, therefore I should do the same. Now, we'll weigh up the pros and cons of both, seeing why buying shares or property is best suited for you and your personality. So a fun fact, CoreLogic has estimated that the total domestic property market is worth $5.7 trillion in Australia, and the debt over property is worth $1.4 trillion. And the total value of all shares listed on the ASX is worth $1.6 trillion. So that's a lot of zeros. The things we'll be exploring in this video series will be dispelling common myths, trying to objectively look at the benefits and disadvantages of things such as comparing historical growth and income of each asset, differences between volatility and why that actually matters, so the importance of liquidity of each asset, how you go about purchasing each asset, ability to diversify, ability to leverage the asset using the bank's money, transaction and purchasing costs, ongoing costs, and also discussing some of the bias people have in persuading one way or the other. So stay tuned over the next 10 weeks for this property versus share series. And if you'd like these videos to be emailed to you directly, you can do this by subscribing to the YouTube channel, click on the cogwheel and then tick send me updates. Or if you'd like to see different video series, please let me know on what topics you'd like by emailing me at phil@thompsonfs.com.au, as I'm always looking at ways of creating more value for you guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week for our first episode.